Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm an art teacher and I've just created a new drawing video to show you how to draw a house. The tutorial comes from my website, Art Projects for Kids, which I hope becomes your favorite place for finding easy step-by-step drawing lessons. Please check out my videos, and if you like them, hit that like and subscribe button that's in the corner. It does help me make more of these. Now here's how to draw a house with a little extra style and a garage and a yard too. This house does start off with your basic house shape, but it sits to the right a bit to make room for this garage and car. And when you add in some fun details like window boxes, pillars, and more, you have a really stylish home. Let's get started. First, the materials you need for this project are drawing paper, pencil, black marker, and crayons. You can also download this free Draw a House tutorial from my website. Before you begin your drawing, I always recommend to first make guides on your paper. All you have to do is fold and crease the paper in half in both directions, like I'm doing here, and then open it back up again. You'll have lines that match my tutorial, which really do help. And even better, they do completely disappear by the time you're done coloring. Step number 1. The main house shape is going to be about this big and go here. Start with the bottom line and continue up. Draw the other side that is the same height, and then add the two angled lines on top. Add an extra line on top to create a simple roof that extends over the sides just a little bit. Step number 2. The garage begins with a roof on the left. It has an angled side, a flat bottom, and then an extra ledge underneath. Add a small square and a pole underneath. Make it come down to be even with the bottom of the house, and then draw a line across to connect it. Step number 3. To draw the entry of the house, start with a centered triangle. When you are done, add another one inside to make a trim line. To add poles to this entryway, start with little squares and add 2 lines underneath. You need one on the left and then one on the right side. Add a door in the middle with rectangles and a round circle for a doorknob. Step number 4. Begin the window drawing with a large upside-down U shape that sits on a rectangle and has lines inside for the window panes. It should be centered near the top of the house. Now it's time to add more windows to the front of the house. I'm making mine as squares now with rectangles underneath. There should be room for 2 on the right side and 2 on the left. Step number 5. To add the car in the garage, start with a kind of boxy shape like this. Add a window inside, the mirrors on the side, 2 wheels underneath, and 2 headlights. It's an easy way to draw the front view of a car. Step number 6. To draw the background of the house, start with the horizon line, add 2 sidewalk lines that kind of angle, and 1 side of the driveway. I'm saving the other side for some bushes that I'll draw in a minute. Add a small mailbox in the front yard. It should sit on a pole and look something like this. Step number 7. Now comes some landscaping. A bush on the left, a row of bushes along the driveway, and more bushes around the house. It's okay to have them overlap things for the moment. When your landscaping is done, go back and erase any lines inside of what you just drew. You want those shapes to look like they're in front. Step number 8. I'm going to add a couple of trees here in the background. I think it will help balance out my drawing. And don't forget to erase any inside lines here too when you're done. Step number 9. Alright, my drawing is done, so I'm going to start tracing all those pencil lines with a black marker. Working slowly gives me a chance to straighten out some of those pencil lines that are a little bit wobbly. I also decided to add a cloud and sun on the right side because I had room and I know it will add a little more color. Now it's time to go over the drawing with a good eraser to get rid of any extra pencil lines that are still showing. You need to do that before you start coloring. Okay, it is finally time to color. I'd like this house to be on the colorful side without going too crazy, so starting with a red roof seems like a good idea. That includes the other roof, the mailbox, and the car. Next comes the brown boxes underneath the windows. Press hard to make them a nice dark color. That also goes for the poles and the tree trunks too. Now to make the main house color kind of match, try using the same crayon, but with a little less pressure this time. I'm using my brown crayon again to make a kind of medium dark color. This way I know the two colors will look really nice together. Continue this color for the rest of the house and the garage. Next comes the darker green grass color. I'm pressing hard with this crayon now to get a really bright color. Now those shrubs will stand out more if you use a different color of green for them. And the same is true for those trees. Now comes the pavement for the sidewalk. I don't have a dark gray crayon, so I'm using a black one. If I color lightly, it makes a pretty good looking gray. And then, of course, is coloring in all that sky. I'm pressing hard here so that none of that paper shows through. When I'm done, a little yellow for the sun finishes the picture off. And that completes my house drawing. I like how the angled sidewalk and driveway add a little bit of perspective to my drawing. It's a small touch but makes things look much more real, more so than some straight vertical lines would. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you've enjoyed this house drawing tutorial video. I do have even more tutorials like this one on my website, Art Projects for Kids, including how to draw a school and how to draw a castle. I hope you check them out too, and I hope you keep on drawing.